And welcome to the Aaron Katzman Show. I'm your host, Aaron Katzman. We're here to speak about your life, your money, and your investments. And as always, we're coming to you from the spiritual and soon to be financial capital of the world, Jerusalem, Israel. As always, if you like this content, please hit the like button below and be sure to subscribe to both the YouTube channel and to the podcast. Very, very, very important. So we are going to continue on, not with entrepreneurs this week. Okay, we're going to speak about something financial. Heck, I'm a financial advisor, and this podcast really should be about personal finance. It's something that's come up a few times recently when I'm reviewing accounts with clients, and it's something I think that we need to know, because maybe conventional wisdom is a little different. And that's that when should somebody trade? When should you make a trade in your investment account? Recently, I was reviewing an account. This happened a few times, like I stated. And obviously, 2022 was a pretty lousy year in financial markets, and clients, believe it or not, lost a little bit of money. And they then said, well, why don't you trade? Why don't you buy and sell and make changes and change things up? Why don't you do like a lot of action? And I'm like, because you want to make money, right? And I said, what you're holding is fine. You have a good diversified portfolio and certain, not that that's what we do, but you've even done better than the market, however you define that, is defined by the S&P 500, but that's neither here nor there. That doesn't really make much of a difference. And why should you make any changes, right? Like the proof is in the pudding. Your portfolio actually held up well. Nobody wants to lose money. We don't like losing money, but anybody who's going to invest in the markets, right, have to realize that unless you're going to put your money in a CD, okay, there is risk, or a government insured bond. There is risk, okay, with investing. And if you can't stand, or you don't have the ability, let's say, because you don't have enough money, let's say, or wherever you're holding in life doesn't allow you to take risk and lose substantial amounts of money, then you shouldn't be in the markets, okay? But once you do have that ability and you are in the markets, okay, if you've got a good portfolio, just keep it. You don't have to trade. There's no commandment from above that says, well, when things aren't going well, you've got to reshuffle it up, right? You got to shake everything up because it's not working. It's working fine. Just markets very often are 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Now, I'm not saying there's never a time to sell, right? There are times to sell. There could be tax reasons you want to sell. Obviously, there you should consult with your accountant, right? But you might want to do tax loss harvesting or make things more efficient tax-wise, take gains, take losses, whatever, depending on your financial situation. It might be that you bought something, an individual stock, or maybe an ETF even, that just didn't work out like you thought. And there might be, there might be opportunity cost by continuing to hold the position, right? You might be able to find something that appreciates better going forward. But that's different, right? Those are good, well-defined reasons for making a change to your portfolio. Making a change for your portfolio just because you want action, because the market's dropped and you think, well, something needs to be done. No, it doesn't. Not everything needs to be done. Just sit and hold it. Just like you didn't make anything when it was going up. You weren't complaining, right? You weren't saying, oh my God, let's sell, let's buy, let's change, right? You stuck to it. What it really comes down to is trusting the process. I talk about this, I write about this all the time, right? The way to sort of create and build wealth so you can have a secure financial future is to trust the process. Don't get too smart. It's not, you don't have to be a genius to do this, right? Just have a well-diversified portfolio. And, if you can add money to it, more power to you. But don't get caught up in, the hottest stock or making changes because somebody told you that you should be in cyber or that you should be in consumer staples, right? I don't even know what those things mean. I do know what they mean, right? But I know what it means sort of in a bigger level, right? You should be in the market, right? If you're in the market, you should be in the market. Trust the process. Over time, markets historically have gone up and gone up very, very nicely. In fact, it's probably over time, market investing is probably the best way to actually grow your wealth. I know that those of you who have an affinity for real estate might beg to differ, and I'm going to get all this hate mail. But I think statistics sort of back up what I'm saying, but we'll leave it. Doesn't matter, right? Real estate is great. I'm all for buying real estate also, right? I'm all for investing and growing your wealth so you can have a secure financial future. That's what this is all about, right? It's not about having fun. It's not about making changes. That might give you a quick emotional high, but why are you doing this again? Think long and hard. Why am I investing? Well, I'm investing because I have a goal that I want to achieve, or multiple goals that I want to achieve. One of them probably is that I have enough money that I can live on, until I turn 120, right, and I pass away. So take that, okay? We'll get back to the entrepreneurs, but I want to just focus on that because I've had a bunch of calls about that, and I think people are missing the boat, right? Maybe that's my responsibility, that they don't, that I didn't do a greater job educating maybe as I should have, but I'm doing it now, okay? Trust the process. If you've got a good portfolio, just hold the portfolio. You don't have to make changes just to shake it up because things dropped. It wouldn't have made a difference. Keep that in mind, right? If you'd moved from large cap stocks, to tech stocks, well, you would have gotten ripped anyway in 2022, right? Unless you put all your money into energy, which most people don't do, right? If you had a diversified portfolio and you didn't do that, you lost money. You might have lost less because you were diversified, right? Because you had small cap stocks and mid cap stocks, those things, and international stocks, they all fared better than the traditional S&P 500 investment. So again, you actually did better than the broader market did. So smile about that, right? Nobody likes losing money. We don't like losing money, but if you're going to be in this business, you have to understand that it's something that happens. Okay, it's a cost of doing business. There are going to be years where the markets drop. It doesn't mean you have to go to panic mode, right? Just review your goals, review your needs, make sure that your portfolio is set up to properly hit whatever it is that you're set out to do, and everything will be fine. Just trust the process. Okay, I had to get that off my chest. I had to vent. You've been tuning into the Aaron Katzman Show, where we speak to you about your life, your money, and your investments. And of course, if you liked what I had to say, hit the like button below. If you didn't, then send me the hate mail. I'm a big boy and I can take it. Okay, hit the like button below. Please subscribe to both the YouTube channel and to the podcast. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll speak to you soon.